In this video, we'll take a closer look at managing your student roster. Please note, this feature may not be available if you access McGraw-Hill programs through a district website or LMS. Contact your district administrator for more information. Select Roster on your class navigation menu to work with the students in this class. You can also access this page from My Programs by selecting Manage Class Roster from the Class Action menu. The Student tab shows the students in the current class, including their student IDs. Notice that the class code appears at the top of the page. You can distribute this to your students, and they can use this code to join your new class. To add students to your class, select the Edit Student Roster button. On the Add Existing Student tab, from the School Student Roster on the left, to add them to the Class Student Roster on the right, by selecting the plus icon next to the student's name. If you cannot find the student you are looking for in the school roster, type the student's name or ID number in the search box. As you add students, they appear on the right in the class roster. To remove a student, select the X icon next to the student name. Please note that this removes the student from the class roster, but not the school roster. When your roster is complete, select the Save Roster button. If you are unable to locate a particular student in your school roster, then you may wish to create the student's account. Select the Create New Student tab. Enter the student's information. Be sure to use your student's official school or district ID number to prevent creating a duplicate account. Select the Create button. To edit a student's information, select Edit Student on the Student's Action menu. If the student forgets his or her password, select Print Temporary Password from the Action menu to create a new password for the student. This creates a new temporary password each time you select it. The student will change their password when they log in. Print all student passwords by selecting the print icon and selecting Print Passwords. To view the student experience of the course, select Emulate this student on the Action menu. This lets you navigate the student course as your students will see it. When you select the Preview Student Page button in the course, you can only preview the student experience. You cannot access links or resources this way. Select Emulate the student to see the full student experience. Create student groups, such as project groups, or to organize your students, select the Manage Groups button. On the Groups page, select the Create Group button. Enter the group name. Select students from your class student roster on the left to add them to the group on the right by selecting the plus icon next to the student's name. Select the X next to a student name to remove them from the group. Select the View by Instructional Level checkbox to organize the class student roster by instructional level. If you cannot find the student you are looking for, type the student's name or ID number in the search box. Select the Create button. You can edit or delete groups on the Group Action menu. This concludes our look at managing your student roster. Be sure to look at other help materials for more information about using this program.